Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our tutorial series, the EU4 tutorial series. I'll say it twice for fun, with FilthyRobot. How's it going?
I'm doing well.
Good. Okay, so you ready to get going on this then?
I've decided that we should give land to England in between episodes.
You know, funny story. That actually happened to somebody, where I told them to end the war and they surrendered to the enemy instead of making them give a favorable peace deal to them. Quite funny.
Sound good.
No, it was caused quite the uproar at the time. So we have the Leinster separatists are 80%, and we're waiting until January now to see if England is finally willing to stop saying we're making gains. By the way, we did make some progress on the Siege of London. We have 2 siege status. We got lucky. We only had a 30% chance of it happening, but we got lucky. We've advanced twice in the last couple months. It's very unlikely. Back-to-back 30s. But
this is January, so we need to reevaluate now.
Yeah, let's take a look. He's at negative 2 reasons now.
He's still... Oh, he's... And that's gone. Whatever it is gone.
Now we actually have Scotland as making gains. That's right. Damn straight. So 1 more month, either due to length of war or due to English war exhaustion. And we're going to have it here. Now, if the...
our guys in Pale are suffering attrition. We don't care that it's below 1 there right now. Okay.
Nope. They can't do anything. They're blocking training. Now, if we get unlucky...
changed color.
They did? Could be due to the winter. Is there snow on the ground?
I had it. No, it's in the war one. Okay, it counts as Ulster. When I'm in the war, when I've right-clicked on the war progress indicator, Ulster shows as red. When I'm just in the W one, which shows English territories as red, Ulster's not in that.
Yeah, they're red because they're hostile to us. It's a potential province we could take in the peace deal. They're white or whatever because that's their nation's color.
Okay.
So looking down at the southern bit of France here, the Papal State has a siege right now of Narbonne, and they have a 28% chance of taking that province. If that happens, that would hurt our war score quite a bit, so let's just cross our fingers. Right. Hope that that they don't take it, because I think we're looking at a peace deal here in about a week.
What type of percentage increase to or decrease to the siege is crossing our fingers?
Oh, it's definitely it's worthwhile. It's probably going to save us.
Should I cross more fingers? I think I can do like 2 per hand.
Ooh, look at that. You don't even have to. His siege, he's got 2 days left until the next siege tick, and we have our peace deal with England right now. We have exactly 1 reason for acceptance.
So we could... Okay, maybe it hasn't updated for me, because I show war score is 63% and peace offer value is 69, but it says yes. So that can't be right. So let me right-click that again. No, it still says...
The checkbox doesn't update unless you reopen the peace overview.
I just did reopen the peace overview, I think.
You're seeing a green check for 69 peace offer value?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But our war score is only 63, it says.
It doesn't matter. If you hover over the green check, you can see we still have demands exceed war score -6, but all the other factors are giving us enough to make him... Oh. You don't have to be...
that's information for me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't have to be at 69 war score to get 69 peace offer value.
That would just be totally sensical, so I just assumed that was how it would work.
Well,
what is the point of having this fucking number if the number doesn't actually reflect...
well, it is. Look at the tooltip. We have 63 reasons for peace because of 63 war score. Then there's all kinds of other factors.
You might accept that you might think that the number that you needed would need to be bigger. That would just make sense. That would just inherently make sense with those numbers. If the bar of accepting peace is 69 and you have 70, they're not going to accept it. But that's not true at all. Okay. Wow. That's exciting.
Yeah. So, I'm content, I think, with just taking this. We don't have any room for, like, war reparations, which would be very nice. But
is England's not have any money anyways, right?
Well,
war reps broke as shit?
War reps is going to be 10% of their income for 10 years. So it harms them. It benefits us because we get the money without inflation, and we also get the money that they need for recovery. We end up taking some of it. Also, France doesn't get any share of it, even though they have 40% participation. But I would rather just take more land from him right now, because we've set him as our
rival.
We're going to gain some power projection. France gains power projection. We gain prestige. We gain 4 provinces. We get, everything about it's good. Now, here's again, we talked a while back about how we wanted to be the one to declare war. If France was the war leader right now, we would have no control over this at all. He would determine the peace deal. He would decide whether or not we get provinces, which provinces we get. Now, we would have the opportunity to do a separate peace where we would negotiate with England on our own, but that would also harm our trust with France. So, anyway, you usually want to be the war leader, almost always.
How do I see for sure that I'm piecing out everybody on this? I see that I see the 4 nations on the right side of the deal and the 3 nations on the left side of the deal. And I assume that is us and our allies on the left, because that's all our colors, and them and their allies on the right.
Yes. At the very top of the summary, it'll say, we negotiate on behalf of our entire alliance, and they are negotiating for their entire alliance. So if you've scrolled down on that little summary screen, just scroll to the very top.
Ah, yes. Got it. Okay.
You always want to check that. Always check.
You told me that the last couple times as well, but I'd forgotten in between sessions, of course. So awesome. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we should just take this peace deal. Let's just wrap this war up. We're in some financial straits. We could take it further, but a lot of times, what's the term? Prudence? Like caution. Caution is key. I don't know. It seems like a reasonable thing to do. So
all right.
Go ahead and send it.
Just click send demand then.
Yep. Make sure you got the 69 and go ahead and send. And again, make sure we checked Francis still happy with this deal, which is great for us.
Yep. All right. I'm doing it.
Do it. Done. And then we're there. So we lost. How many troops did we lose? This is fun. So this is a little bit different than the previous one. Now we actually have multiple participants on our side. So on the left, you have the glorious victory pop up.
Yeah.
Okay. On the left, you can see
victory, not glorious.
Interesting that it shows a different adjective for you. If you click on the flags, you can see it from their perspective. So for example, if you want to see just the French losses, you click on the French flag. Okay. And you can see that the French lost 24,701 troops in combat, 6,300 to attrition.
Yeah.
If you want to see everyone again, you click on the little crossed sword and gun.
We lost actually quite a lot of guys. I didn't realize we lost quite as many as that.
Yep, we lost a solid 20,000 troops. We lost 11 boats.
England lost 84,000 troops. England's been busy.
Yeah, we harmed England quite a bit there.
Good.
But we did accidentally lose 11 ships. Oops. That was my fault.
So we're going to tell the wives of these sailors, oops?
Yeah.
You got to work on that, Arumba.
Pretty much.
Presentation.
Yeah, that's my whole argument.
All right.
So we're going to retreat our men. Now that we're at peace, let's get our boats back out there and working again. We'll go ahead and we were privateering, I believe, in the English Channel.
Yeah, we were, but I don't even know where. Okay, so I can find our fleet on the right-hand side. We have First Fleet, and I don't want to send the transports to that, right?
You can, just for safety. There's no reason to.
Okay.
Transports are so cheap in maintenance that there's really no reason to mothball them. You're talking about saving like 0.02 ducats a month for each mothballed ship. I'd rather just keep them fully repaired and ready for war.
I thought I just sent them, but I didn't get the confirmation clicking noise. So okay, I went to the fleet. I clicked on the entire fleet. I went on select mission. I went to privateer.
Yep, you just sent them to the North Sea. You didn't actually send them to the trade node, so you sent them to the sea tile North Sea.
Oh, I had to click on the North Sea, left click on the North Sea tile at the final part of that?
The actual little like trade zone indicator.
And it now says, oh, did you just click again?
Well, I'm looking at it. I thought we were going to privateer the English Channel, not the North Sea.
Oh, English Channel. Oh, okay. I had forgotten where we were going with that then. Let me just find...
Yeah,
I thought the English Channel would be,
the English
channel?
trumpets.
Is the English Channel here the channel tile, or is it the Straits of Dover tile?
It's the one that's in the coast of Holland. It says English Channel, the trade zone.
Oh. So it does. Okay. Yep.
There you go. Okay.
Got it.
All right, so we're retreating our army. Since the last time we played, they did revert the changes to forts, so we'll have to talk about those in the next war. But suffice to say, we've accomplished our mission. In one more day, we're going to actually succeed in our mission. If you remember the very, very first episode, we chose this mission to advance the frontier. Remember that?
Yep.
We're about to achieve that mission because we have just conquered this territory. So let one day go by. We have completed a mission! 10 prestige, yay.
Excellent.
And that means now we have a new mission available. You can always take a mission if you
complete one?
Yeah, every time you complete a mission, there'll be a new set of missions available, anywhere from 1 to 3 of them. Okay. Sometimes, in very rare circumstances, you might have no presented missions because there just aren't any available at all. You can always right-click and just cancel the mission, and then you'll get a new set of missions 12 months from the day you cancel it. But mission cycling is what that's called, where you cancel a mission that you know you're not going to do so you can get presented with new missions, is a good thing to do if you just don't like the missions you're presented with and you don't think you'll be able to do any of them. But it's far better to just take missions you know you're going to satisfy very, very quickly and then constantly take missions, as frequently as you can.
All right, I again running into this double negative stuff on here. Okay, so I'm looking at the mission particularly, remove Thomond from the map. My first thought was, where the fuck is Thomond? So I was trying to find that, but I guess you said there's a way to search. Remind me how I can search for a province again?
Just press the F key and then type Thomond.
Okay. All right. But it's what limericks call it if I zoom in enough.
Yep. The name of the province is Limerick. The name of the country is Thomond.
Okay, perfect. All right, so remove them from the map.
Mm-hmm.
And so the red X means we don't actually have this yet. So mission succeeds when the following criteria are met. Thomond, Limerick, owned by Scotland, which is not met, which is a red X, and does not exist, not met, because we haven't conquered it.
Yeah, well, the nation of Thomond exists, meaning that if Thomond actually had 2 provinces, then you would have to destroy him completely, meaning that the tag, the nation itself, Thomond, is not allowed to exist anymore. In addition, you have to conquer the province.
So wasn't one of our, because I'm trying to make, what I'm working up to here with these questions is I'm trying to make a decision about our next mission. What would be, and my assumption is if we can quickly or easily complete a mission, we probably ought to do that.
Yep, I'm looking at, first off, let's wait just 3 days here, get a diplomat back. I want to see, we have a truce with Kildare.
All right, I have a support independence from Sweden. That's not a pop-up, so I guess you got it too. The flag.
Yeah.
We support Swedish independence.
Sweden wants us to help them break free from Denmark. We've rivaled Denmark. We decided that we didn't like them. It would be a good thing. It would also very likely pull us into another war very quickly. Because Sweden's going to take a look at it and say, okay, if the Scottish are willing to help us, then we can count on their troops for the war, and they're going to use our numbers in their determination for when to declare war. So, if we support their independence, we're basically saying we're ready for war right now. We can always come back later and offer to support their independence. We don't have to accept now. I think it's something we should do, but I don't think we should do it yet.
All right. If I hit decline, that's not the same as not accepting, or is it?
Yeah, decline is saying that you don't want to support their independence.
But we can come back to it later. How do I know that?
I'll go right-click on Sweden. And one of the top alliance actions available is support independence with a green check. Declining their request did cost us 25 opinion, but that doesn't matter. We can always support their independence again in the future. We just don't want to do it yet. We just ended our war. We have 4.66 war exhaustion. We need to core some territory. We need to rebuild our navy. There's a lot of things that we need to handle before we can really justify going to war right away.
I still have the pop-up. You already said no. I got the pop-up saying you said no, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I hit decline again, it's not going to penalize us again, right?
Nope, you'll be fine.
Because I just got the pop-up again.
Yep, nope, it's fine.
All right.
Okay, so we have a couple things to talk about real quick. We've got 28 spy network strength against Denmark. We need to go ahead and fabricate a claim then on another province. Go ahead and do that if you'd like. Either one of the other Norwegian provinces above us. We've got, oh god, some of these names, man. Faroarna or Shetland.
I must say this is one of the downsides of being a channel that also plays with games that have a lot of different names in them, is that everyone thinks it's the greatest thing ever to point out how you're mispronouncing things.
Oh yeah, don't worry. They're gonna do it to you too on this one.
Oh yeah, they do it everywhere. They do it. They repeatedly post about it in the EU4 stuff. And the funny part is, like, we're probably mispronouncing it so much, and we do so many of them that I don't even know which ones they're talking about to correct me. So I just totally ignore it. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna go build. Where you wanted more claims versus Denmark, right?
Yep. Okay. So the mission that we are presented with, there's two that
Denmark
I think.
Or Norway. We're rivaling Denmark,
Norway.
right?
Norway is a subject underneath Denmark. So yeah, we're spying on Denmark in order to get spy network strength against their subjects as well. So we're going to fabricate on Norway, their subject, above us. Remember, we already have one claim on Norway?
Vaguely. I remember we did it, but I'm struggling to find. Okay, I'm struggling to remember which hotkey it was that showed me the actual diplomatic, the one that gave me the claims.
It's called diplomatic, the diplomatic map mode. It's
Yeah.
E, shortcut key E. Everyone in the comments keeps on saying stop telling them shortcuts, but that's what you want, and so
I think it is useful eventually. It's just there's so fucking many of them that it's like,
yeah,
trying to keep track of this. So all right. That's what actually I was looking for this earlier. I was pressing just random hotkeys. So Q, W, and E are the three like random ones that I go to.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I cycle between them all the time. It's the most useful information that you can find. You can see your relationships with other nations. You can see the actual colors, the borders.
These two little fucking islands up here that apparently we have claims on for some reason.
Yep.
The eastern coast of Ireland.
Oh, right. We already did do the claim on Iceland. Okay, so we need actually 1.6 or so more points, and we can get a third claim on Shetland. I was mistaken. I thought I didn't remember we had already done the other claim. Okay,
so it was a wild goose chase in the first place, but I failed the test of figuring that out. Okay. Got it.
It was. Okay, so we need to process getting back to peace here. I've already lowered maintenance down to nothing. We are rooting out corruption. We've got our fort maintenance is at 0.51. So we're losing money right now, which is a bad position to be in. Part of the reason we're losing money is because we have those mercs. We still have them on hire. We've got, looks like 1 merc in that 10 stack.
All right, I found the 10 stack. How do I find which one is the merc? Oh, because it says mercenary. Okay,
Yeah,
got the mercenary.
And he's got that greenish tint to him. There's a button to detach mercenaries if you want, or, yeah, the button's easiest. So detach him and then just disband the merc.
Okay, where is disband as an option?
Very
so I
top
have the
right.
merc selected?
Very top right,
left.
near where it says go to, there's a little X, like a little skull, red skull.
Yep, got it.
So just kill him. We've destroyed his families.
Well, I mean, we probably sent him home. I don't think disband means kill. I'm pretty sure disband means like remove like the army.
No, he's been removed from the map, so he's dead.
Jesus, Arumba, Scotland is not a friendly place.
Yeah. So okay, as far as the missions go, I'm leaning toward either the create a proper fleet, which would require us to build up to 75% our force limit, which is 7 more ships, or solidify papal relations. I like the idea of solidifying papal relations simply because we were just at war, and we kind of want the Pope to like us because we are Catholic. So.
Why? So if we had not lost these, because we lost 11 ships, we only need to build 7 more to create a proper fleet. Well, would we not even had this mission available if we hadn't lost ships? Exactly.
The trigger to create a proper fleet is when you have less than a certain percentage of your actual force limit. So if we hadn't lost those ships, this mission wouldn't even be available to us.
All right. I want to see just a couple things. The effect on completion gives us, so there are, the missions give us bonuses when we complete them, and this one looks like it gives us shipbuilding and naval maintenance as a reduction. The other one gives us extra influence in the Curia, whatever the fuck that means. Oh, yearly papal influence plus 0.5, okay. And the third one gives us inspiring victory, manpower recovery, and yearly prestige. Don't those bonuses kind of push you wanting to remove Thomond from the map? Isn't that the best of the bonuses we're getting there, really?
It's a good mission, but if you go look at Thomond, remember we were recently allied to him? We have a truce with him until 1455.
Ah, okay. So you think we can knock out one of these other... Will that still be there, that mission? You were talking about unit mission cycling.
Very likely it will still be presented to us.
Okay, but so I'm fine with that. I want to do that one, because that one seems to me like it has good bonuses, but I'm okay doing it later if it's still going to be there.
Yeah, if we took that mission now, we would be sitting around doing nothing for about a year and a half. So let's go ahead and send our diplomat over to improve relations with the Pope. I just did it.
Okay.
And beyond that, we have our new territory.
Yep.
So we need to start coring it. But here's the thing. We actually accrued quite a bit of war exhaustion in this war. We're at 4.66. And the higher your war exhaustion, the higher the coring cost is. So we're looking at, when you look at the coring cost, like click on any of those 4 provinces we just stole from England. Mm-hmm. And when you hover over the actual make core button, you can see that war exhaustion is increasing the cost by 13.9%.
Okay.
So every
month... How do we
month,
get war exhaustion down?
We can either spend diplomatic points to buy it down at 2 war exhaustion per 75 diplo points, or we can just wait and it'll decay over time at a rate of 0.1 per month.
Can we do both? I mean, we have quite a few... Well, we don't have all that many diplo points. We spent a bunch, didn't we?
We could do both, but let's see. We're not really doing very great with diplomatic technology. We also have enough points, by the way, for the next admin tech, which we might want to consider doing.
Yeah, I was looking at that pop up earlier. I wish I just right-clicked instead of left-clicked it. Find it again. It's just here.
But if here's the thing, though. If we do that right now, then we won't have the admin points available to core the land we just conquered. So we're
going to wait anyways, right?
Yep. So we're at 47% overextension because of the development of the provinces we just took from England. And that's a safe number. Again, 100% overextension is the real dangerous number. Even though... let's just see. What would the cost be if we didn't have the war exhaustion? Right? 10 admin times 5 development minus the core, the claim, and then cut in half because it's a territory. We're looking at...
I think I would have just clicked these. Are they all 25? No. 60. Oh, they're much more expensive for the bigger ones. Okay. Why is Cumbria so dirt cheap compared to the other ones? It's like less than a quarter of their value, and I don't think its development was as bad as that. Was it 221?
You can see.
Total development is 5 versus... Oh, it is literally as bad as that, so it's really undeveloped.
Yeah, okay. It's just a lot. It's just a much worse province overall as far as development goes. So best case scenario, we're looking at like Cumbria, we could core for 25 points minus 2. I think we should just pay the full price. Just not even worry about the war exhaustion. I don't want to fall behind on Diplotech. And the savings, we're talking about maybe like 10 to 20 admin points right now. I'd rather just get the course started because I want to get the war exhaustion the penalties from being overextended gone first. So you can either core individually by clicking on the provinces, or you can go to the Stability and Expansion tab and then click on the Manage Overextension button.
Stability and Expansion tab. I was going to click on them individually, but okay, so that is a last, no, it's not. It's one of the ones in the F1 though, right?
Yep, yeah, F1,
okay,
9, very end.
Got it.
Ish.
And
then
I
manage.
can manage. Okay, I see. So we don't actually have enough for all these. If these are diplomatic points, we only have, no, it's not diplomatic power.
This is administrative power is the cost.
Oh, we have tons of that. Let's just fucking do it.
Yep, go ahead and do it. Yep. Coring costs admin points. So that's where, again, if we had taken the administrative tech, now we would be kind of like stuck sitting on uncored land for a long period of time while we wait for the points to come in. So, all right, cool. Well, that pretty much does it. We're only making 0.18 ducats right this month, but our ships are also not privateering yet. So if we unpause and we actually let the game run for a bit, we should hopefully be making some profit. We've got some loans to pay back.
So the tech stuff then is working differently than I assumed. So the tech stuff this is just a technology that costs this much, and as we accumulate the resource, this bar is going to move forward, because this is actually a representative of how much resource do we have of the needed amount to purchase the tech. So it's not like we're actually making progress towards this tech. It's rather we are accumulating a resource we can use to buy this tech.
Yes.
Is there any way we can cycle these techs as opposed to having to buy this? Because I don't really know what Temples 4 does for us particularly. It doesn't seem all that useful. Is there some way we can get to a different admin tech behind Temples 4 without using Temples 4?
No. Administrative, military, and diplomatic technology just go in order. You get 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. It's just a sequential technology thing. So whether you want temples or not doesn't matter. That is the next administrative tech. So we do want the technology. We are going to take it pretty soon, as soon as we can, actually. But we needed to core first. Okay. So 1 month has passed. We are making 0.23 whole ducats. Great.
We're rich.
Okay. Well, we got to take a break here. We will be back tomorrow, where we will hopefully continue to stabilize the realm a bit and get ready for another war.
I'm hoping for another another fully paused episode.
Oh, yeah, totally. Me too. It'll be great.
See you guys soon.
See you in a bit.